Yo, another video. Look, I've been getting a lot of messages lately about just motion, momentum, flow, and trying to capture that essence, trying to capture that thing that you've been feeling. You know, you're not the only one. I'm in the same boat sometimes, feel stagnant. Felt like you needed to hear this right now. I think it's 5:55 p.m. 44 on the clock as I'm saying this. Whatever that thing is that you want to do, go ahead and get started. You know, I'm walking around UC Berkeley campus right now, and I'm thinking about, the fact that I wanted to come here. I still do. I don't go here. I just like to walk the campus from time to time. It's got nice grass spots and shit. The squirrels are friendly. Uh, and I'm just sitting here on this bench thinking about, opportunities, things that I've had set up for me in the past and had turned away from, whether it be from the universe or a fault of my own. I'm just in my current moment. That's all it is. You know what I mean? And you may be doing the same. You may be overwhelmed with things on shit that you wish you could do, stuff that you feel like you're missing out on, FOMO, people you've lost, friendships, relationships. I'm telling you, there's no more perfect moment than the moment that you have right now. As soon as you feel that, the fact that you know it means you can acknowledge it, means if it's fixable, it can be fixed. You don't have to stay stuck. You can make a decision. Even if that decision is to rest and finally enjoy the rest. Even if that decision is to let it go for like 30 minutes, an hour. I'm not trying to pressure you to go ahead and, hustle and grind and da-da-da-da-da and rah-rah-rah. You got time in front of you. Whether you're young, you're old, I feel like you're receiving this message, and I feel like you really know what it is that's in front of you that you want to do. And you feel like you've been holding yourself back. You feel like you're not doing enough. But take the time to acknowledge the fact that you've come as far as you have. Those little tiny things that you've done in your moments of motivation, those little tiny things that you've done in your moments of inspiration, those were worth it to get you to a point of what you have right now. And you can use that. You can use that to go forward. You can use that to continue on it. Look, another friendly squirrel. I think that's the same one from earlier. He had a chipped tail. It was running up on me. He was a little scared to come shake my hand. Another one of these squirrels shook my hand though. 444. Confirmation. A little more confirmation from the universe. I'm starting to receive my messages. I've been ignoring them for a long time. Um, I've been trying to wrestle with that, what I told you earlier about trying to get used to the rest and trying to acknowledge how far I have come. You know, I am a very creative person. I love absolutely everything that has to do with creativity. I have a deep passion and love for it. And I genuinely like, no matter what angle you're coming from, if you're a creator, I fuck what it is that you're doing, you know? Even if I don't like the creation, sometimes, I can have opinions, you feel me? But there are there's no there's no wrong turn when it comes to creating in the first place. I just love seeing that in people. I love seeing that in people. And it always inspires me to do it. And I try a little bit of everything. The bells are going. Oh yeah, it's on the hour. Is it on the hour? I don't know. Um, yeah, like more recently, I've been dabbling into animation. I drew as a kid, and I tried to pick. I've been picking back up the pen and making a bunch of digital art, paintings. Um, I'm making music, and I used to take it so much more seriously, and now I'm just putting out what I feel and actually putting it out. Um, I was dropping stuff on YouTube, I was dropping stuff on TikTok, and I was having fun with the creative process and, just doing it. But now I have my first song out on Spotify, and it's a pet peeve of mine, but the voices in my head, see how easy that was? Whenever they say, see how easy that was, I'll be smacking my lips because I'm like, man, mentally I'm going through it, and then I finally do it. And I don't want you to be right, but you was kind of right. It was easy to just finally do it. Um, yeah, and I had all sorts of mental blockages. I found out I was schizophrenic back in 2019. Back in 2019, and while I stayed away from dwelling on it the best I could, I always pursued my creative endeavors. I always pursued, trying to maximize and, move forward momentum in life. Um, you know, I went to trade school, learned some stuff over there just to keep myself busy. I dropped out of community college twice. Now I want to go back. Been in and out of jobs. I've always been, trying to adult. I've been in and out of an apartment. That's a whole other story. I'll tell you guys on this channel some other day of what it was like when I was living on my own. It was great. It was absolutely amazing. And then rug was swept from up underneath me. But I'll tell you the full story. I'll tell you the full story. Not in this video. But sometimes the universe puts you in position to learn lessons, even if you think you've already known those lessons. There's revision, there's review, there's coming back to it just to really know what you can take out of it so that you don't make the same mistake next time. You can know what you did to make a mistake and walk right back into the same mistake. The shit happens all the time to so many people, almost everybody. You know what I mean? But keep going. Keep going, one foot in front of the other. As they say. It's not easier said than done. It's not easier done than said. I mean, and I know easier said than done. But if it ain't work, it ain't worth it. You get something out of that. You get something out of the strain, you gain strength. It's like lifting weights. You gotta up the pressure if you're gonna see the results. Pressure makes diamonds. I could give you all the corny phrases. I can give you all the corny phrases of wisdom because they are true. They are true. cliche is cliche because it is true. It became cliche because of how often it happens to people and how many times you have to reiterate that lesson. It's worth it. Keep on going. That thing that you want to do, start. Start. Those things that you've already done, continue. It'll eventually get finished. No rush. But once you start it, you might get the motivation to complete that last project that you never finished. Take what you figured out from now, in between now and that last time you did it. Take what you've learned from that and apply it. You know? But yeah, I wasn't going to yap too long, and I was kind of giving myself this message too. I wanted to come here and record a video just yapping. I want to start making videos just yapping. I've already said that in one of my last videos. I'm already doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. You know what I mean? You do the thing. I'm going to do this thing. I'm doing other things. You'll see those. Yeah. Check out my song "No One But You" on Spotify. If you so dare, I dare you. Check out my song "No One But You" on Spotify. InJvne, InJvne on my second channel is where I posted a couple of songs over there that haven't gone up on Spotify. You can check those out. TikTok, InJvne. You can check out some of those verses that I've been doing and some TikTok dances that I've been doing more recently. Yeah, more updates on life and how things are going for me in the near future. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you guys. I hope to see your creative endeavors, your passions, your pursuits. If you share those with me. I also have a Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. I haven't been putting descriptions in these videos because I'm just yapping. But I'm going to start, join the Discord and let me know. Let me know some stuff you've been going through. Let me know some stuff that you want to do. Share the stuff that you've been doing. And join this collective consciousness, this egregore, this unified collective. And I'll see you guys in the next one.